Hey everybody, I'm not a farm girl. It's been 2 weeks since I posted my first video explaining how we are going to take our family out of suburbia, out of Southern California, and move to the country. And in that 2 weeks time, we've made some progress on what we're doing. So I wanted to give you an update. I have chosen a business name, obviously not a farm girl. And at this moment I have a web designer working on a website for me. I'm excited about that. When it's up and running, I'll be sure and let you all know. And I have another friend who is helping me out with the bookkeeping end of things. And I said friend, but it's my brother. My brother's gonna help me get set up with the bookkeeping stuff and get me on the right track so I can do that. And also, I have decided the first products that I'm going to make, and I should have those ready in just a couple weeks, and I'll let you know so you can help me test them out and do your Christmas shopping and help us move to the farm. Also, Chris has chosen his business at least one business that he's going to do from home, and he has a name for it, and he will announce that on his YouTube channel, which is coming very soon. Speaking of which, if you haven't yet, go to the video that I posted right before this one about a contest and help us come up with a name for Chris's YouTube channel. And if you're the chosen one, the winner who helps us decide the name for his channel, you're going to get a free consultation from him. So go back and be sure and comment on that video. Also, we have our first donation. We have a donation website called gofundme.com/notafarmgirl, all one word, not a farm girl. And so thank you so much, Judy, for your generous donation. And thank you all for sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting. That helps us get the word out. In this 2 weeks, I spent a lot of time listening to podcasts and reading and studying and really learning about marketing and starting a business and the farming aspects that we want to do. So it was suggested to me that I contact a woman named Shannon who lives in my city, and she has a farm in her backyard, and I never even knew it. It's called Naturally Urban, and her blog is naturallyurban.blogspot.com. And next weekend I'm going to be going to her home and learning about farming and how to get started, and she's giving me some tips, and we're going to get that on video, so look forward to that one coming out. We also have started sorting through all of our stuff. And we have an area in the dining room where we are putting everything for garage sales. We're looking forward to having our first garage sale soon. And in all this studying and learning and listening and reading, I have come across this idea that I want to talk to you about. But before I do that, I want to talk about why this idea appeals to us as a family. And we are in this move to get away from the city and the busyness and the body image stuff. We are also trying to lessen our dependence on systems. And what I mean by that is that in case there were a natural disaster or an economic collapse or another depression or something of that nature, we want to be more self-sustaining. We want to grow more food at home. We want to make more of our own products. We want to have a trade that we can make things that we could barter for the things that we don't make. And that comes as a result of being married to a prepper. I probably would have never been interested in this on my own, and in fact for years I've kind of been dragging my feet, and that's been his kind of thing. But that goes hand in hand with the moving to the farm idea and the rest of the ideas. So in all this reading and studying and listening I've been doing, I've come across the idea of permaculture. And Jack Spirko, that's Spirko, who does the Survival Podcast, also has a YouTube channel, and on his YouTube channel he does a whole series on what permaculture is and some techniques and the philosophies behind it. So if you have more interest, I suggest you go and watch those videos. They're fantastic. But what it is basically is how things interact together and using the earth responsibly. And one of the ideas that particularly interests me is what they call a food forest, where instead of having a whole grove of apple trees and then a field of corn and then another field of vegetables, you would have, or a kitchen vegetable garden, you would have an apple tree and a peach tree and some nut trees, and underneath those you have your berry bushes growing and your vegetables, and it's this complete science of how all these things work together, and they call that a food forest. It's fascinating, and I'm really looking forward to learning more about that, because that really goes hand in hand with what we want to do as far as becoming more self-sustaining and self-sufficient. So that's our 2-week update. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember, subscribe, like, comment, share this with all of your friends, spread the word, watch us grow and learn as we move from the city to the farm. I'm not a farm girl.